Well, as far as I'm concerned, for me, the strong belief in the private sector, that combination is perfect, right? Because not only do you get the money, but the advice and the enthusiasm, right? When you have the private sector that is just so happy and so excited because you give them the time. He meets with us every 2 weeks with one sector that's already set up, gives us the respect, gives us the schedule 1 year in advance of all the meetings. Where do you get that, right? So when you have that dual type of respect for each other, it excites people. In the president's belief in the private sector is very strong. You know, the amount of money we need is quite a large sum for the country to build the infrastructure projects that we want between the roads, the ports, the airports. So we're going to need a lot of the funds to come into the agriculture, right? So we're going to need a lot of the funds and the expertise from countries around the world, right? And so for us, the private sector, we can partner with the best in the world, right? To be able to solve problems and not band-aid, but to structurally change so that it works for the generations to come and not just for 3 months or 1 year. I think that's a major part of the president's thinking process, right? It's changed the structure. It's got to hurt a little bit so that the structure is changed for the long term. If it's easy, then the result is also easy, right? If it's hard, then the result is also more long term. And I think that's part of the excitement that we all have. It's doing things for the long term. Yeah, so again, like I always say, I think the Philippines is really going to be the next big thing in Asia. We are very excited to work with the government today because we see that they really appreciate the private sector. I mean, digitalization, for example. The government cannot do digitalization alone. It needs the private sector, from the talent and the knowledge that we gain from all over the world, which is changing so fast. So yeah, that's my final message. I think that the private sector is very, very happy to work with this government.